Hey, here we go.
EmceeTV.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy, that motherfucker Steve, coming at you live from EmceeTV Studios in Des Moines, Iowa. You are watching EmceeTV Podcast on your Tuesday at about 4 o'clock. Appreciate y'all tuning in with me. As always, with me, my bro.
This your boy Big Ray West, B-I-double-G, representing the west side of Des Moines, Iowa, not to be confused with the coast. And they know.
We're going to hit you with something short and sweet and make it neat before I got to fucking hit a beat and get down the street. You know what I'm saying?
About to say, you better keep it coming.
I was trying to come off with something slick. But yeah, I got Detroit on the radar, so I gotta mob out. I gotta hit Taekwondo tonight. I gotta pack, and then I'm hitting the road here in the next day or so. So this will be the last podcast for Des Moines for a little minute.
You say you be going to Taekwondo, so does that mean you're pretty confident in whooping somebody's ass?
I get that question a lot when I say I do Taekwondo.
I mean, I think it's a.
I suppose that's fair. That's fair. You know, I mean, I've been in plenty of fights over the years. I've won some, I've lost some. You know what I mean? I'm not too concerned with fighting, but I got some hands. You know what I mean? I feel like even having the average person has no clue how to fight. You know what I mean? They get in there and just kind of throw some haymakers and kicks and punches and whatever. And if they knock you down, they jump on top of you, and usually that's how it goes. But I feel like if a motherfucker has a little bit of training, you have a step ahead of most folks already by default. You know what I mean? So
I agree.
So I kind of feel like I got that leg up on the competition. I'm putting us on Facebook real quick. I feel like I got that leg up on the competition at least. But I wouldn't say I'm the baddest motherfucker by any means, but I got a little something. I've been doing it for a long time.
I was just asking, do you feel confident in what you were being, all the shit you've learned? You know what I'm saying? Do you feel confident utilizing that on the streets, or you still feel like you're just learning? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. They say everybody got a plan until they get punched, but
yeah, that's real.
But I feel like, you know what I mean? As long as you can, the most important, and somebody may argue this point, but one of the most important parts of fighting is kind of keeping your composure, because if you get them nerves and you get to get nervous and shit, then you make mistakes, right? But if you're a little bit more calm and collect and reactive rather than active, then I think you can keep your focus a little more, and you know what you're doing.
Oh, listen, y'all, Steve giving away the gems. All y'all out there that want to have hands with the Taekwondo, you know what I'm saying? He just taught y'all a rule right there.
Yeah, it's you know, because if you get into a fight and all the training goes out the window, it didn't do you any good anyways. You know what I mean? If your main focus is, oh shit, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? You know what I mean? Like, you gotta try and do your best to make sure that you're locked in and just doing you, really.
Right.
But
there y'all have it. Shit.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Man, you know, I'm excited for Detroit. The homie Nuisance is very excited too. I just talked to him. You know, I'm actually, I'm kind of sad you ain't going. You know what I mean? We had a good time and we went and did all this shit last time, and now I'm like, I'm doing it again, but Ray ain't going.
Yeah, it would be dope to go out there while it's kind of warm too. Shit.
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying?
I was talking to some of the homies from out there, and I'm like, I'm on my way back out, and it's gonna be warm this time.
Yeah.
Whole different flavor.
Shit, it won't be the last time. We'll make it out there again. You know, I'm sure me and Marv will do another record. You know,
without a doubt.
We'll make the same plays. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
We'll just have a new team.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You know, and it's exciting to go out there and you know, I mean, I got some new equipment. I'm gonna go out there and try. I'm bringing the drone with me this time. You know what I mean? I got a handful of things, and I'm gonna know the city that much better this time, and then the following time as well. You know what I mean? That each trip you make, you learn a little more. You know what I mean? Going to a new city. So yeah, I'm excited.
You definitely know the east side of Detroit.
I'm out there handing out maps.
Respectfully, you know what I'm saying? Well, no disrespect out there.
We definitely mobbed through the east side pretty hard last time.
Hey,
Uh,
y'all, but we ain't know what we was doing. It ain't like we was out there acting super tough either. You feel me?
nah.
Hey, we ain't know. Hey.
Yeah, we sightseeing.
Oh no. Oh
Uh, I
no.
saw Big Sean dropping a new record. They were doing some promo on Complex today about that.
Yeah, I think it got like 21 tracks on that joint.
That looks hard. That looks hard.
Uh, a full length LP.
That's nice. I fuck with it.
I like Big Sean. I don't love him, you know, but there's no hate. It's just it ain't it ain't all the way for me, like to be slapping his whole album on the regular, but I'll tap in. He's got a new project. I'm gonna check it out. I'm I'm that good with him in this relationship. I'll check it out if he drops something. I'll leave it at that.
I'm gonna try and branch out on this trip. I've been pushing this pen a whole lot harder these days, and
Yeah.
taking inspiration from different MCs. I know a lot of people when they write, they don't like to listen to other people because they don't want to be inspired. I feel like I get inspired by other MCs, um,
Well,
and
I
so
feel like they don't listen because they don't want to sound like them, not necessarily be inspired. Like it inspired mentally, like ideas is cool, but as far as like when I write this rap, you like, damn, nigga, that kind of sound like some shit Tech would say, nigga. Like, oh, damn, that's crazy. I've been slapping Tech all month too.
that's true.
That's
That's
what I
true.
think that is.
Yeah, and I guess you got to be careful of that because you don't want to come off like you kidnapping somebody else's cadence or something.
Exactly. So, and it's difficult because I feel like we're all inspired. Like we all got our own flavor we're gonna add to any cookout. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna bring our own sauce that nobody has, but I feel like it is very easy to pick up somebody else's flow intentionally or unconsciously.
Well, and they say that about comedians sometimes too. You know what I mean? They'll be writing jokes and they won't even realize that they snagged a little something from somebody else's joke because it was so subconscious. You know what I mean? So they got to be careful when they write their stuff too, because they're like, man, I don't want to accidentally grab something from somebody else and intertwine it or even put a whole joke in there. You know what I mean? God forbid that.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know, man. That's just difficult. Like I just say whatever the fuck I'm gonna say. Like I don't worry about if somebody said it already. You know what I mean? Unless I heard it, I feel like I'm stealing it if I have knowledge that it was said before me. You know what I'm saying? And I try to spit it like I said it first type thing. But if I ever did some shit like that, I was probably paying homage or just saying what they said in my way. It ain't no stealing.
Right.
That's the beauty of this art shit, man. You could take a painting and add paint to that bitch, and now it's mine. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah, well, and everybody got their own different little swang or their perspective on something, and so the delivery, I think, in hip hop is, the vocab chosen and the regional vocab that people use that can
Yeah,
change the whole sound of something, even though maybe two rappers are saying the same thing. The way they deliver it, the cadence, it can sound completely different. You might not even catch those two semblances.
yeah, dog. Hey, rap is very complex. People think you're just rhyming words, and it's like way beyond that, dog. Like,
Amen.
hey, man, this shit's crazy. There's so many levels to this shit, and I'm still unlocking and learning shit about this. You know what I'm saying? And you would think after all these years of all these people rapping, you would assume that like, what can anybody rap about anymore that hasn't been said? What word can you rhyme that hasn't already been rhymed? And it just goes on. It's eternal, man. Rhymes are forever. It's
Yeah.
not about what you say, it's how you say it, brother.
Amen. Amen. Man, I wrote this just yesterday. I said they told me my P's and Q's. I don't think oh man, I see I already fucked it up. I said they told me my P's and Q's. Don't share my fucked up views with all of yous when they get me to do interviews on the evening news. My press rep said Steve's confused. He don't mean what he said on the evening news.
Oh
It was a,
no.
yeah, you know what I mean? It was just a little something, something. I was just fucking with words, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
that's my that's my gym class, if you will. You know what I mean? I get in there and just
Yeah,
start flexing with words and trying to get a rhythm and stuff, and then I turn a beat on and I try and write something to it.
that's
But
hard, man. I don't know how I get ready. How do I get ready? I'm emotional. I'm emotionally driven. You know what I'm
okay,
saying? I make my best content when some shit happens. Like when I'm angered or when I get sad or disappointed or deceived or betrayed. Like any of those six emotions, dog, the beat's ass is mine.
yeah. Like if somebody stole, God forbid, you know what I mean, somebody stole something from
Yeah.
you or whatever, you going in there talking about it?
I'm not gonna talk about I'm probably not gonna talk about that specific what happened. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna make a song definitely about the art of somebody stealing from a
Yeah,
friend and the betrayal and thief saying shit. I'm gonna make a record that if they heard it, they heart would sink. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna put my personal situation on wax like that. Like when it comes to that, maybe not. I don't know.
yeah. I dig it.
You
I
would know
dig it, man.
something.
I just
You would know something happened.
yeah. That part ain't gonna be hidden. This was
Yeah.
very very motivated.
Yeah, he is motivated, wasn't he?
No,
Like
that's dope.
and then being young, you know what I'm saying, in high school and shit, falling in and out with girls and shit. That's like a whole mixtape worth of material on your bitch ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
for sure.
That's how I got polished when I was younger, writing about my relationships with friends and women's and family members, you know. I do relationship rap.
I dig it. I dig it. Well, let's talk a little sports real quick, man. Your fucking Cowboys was on fire the other day, bro.
They were on fire. I
Looking
don't
good.
like I don't like how everybody now all of a sudden everybody's saying Cleveland's a sucky team. Cleveland Browns suck all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? Like now we beat them, now they suck. But before we played the game, we were the underdogs. Cleveland was the
They were
favorite by
favored.
7. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And then on top of that, just last year, Cleveland had the number 1 defense in the NFL and retained most of those players.
Oh, that's whack.
But now we beat them. Cleveland's a bad team all of a sudden, so it doesn't mean nothing for Dallas. Like, get the fuck out of here. But that's the shit we deal with. If we lost, then it was, we told you all along Dallas was a bad team. If we beat them, Cleveland was a bad team. It doesn't matter. They haven't played anybody yet.
The analysts
Deshaun
get to
Watson is
lose.
a terrible.
The analysts get to win either way.
It doesn't matter, dog.
Yeah, that's whack. That's whack.
But yeah, it was a good game. The defense looked strong. The defense looked awesome. I'm excited for that. Shout out to Mike Zimmer. That's our new defensive coordinator. Came over from Minnesota. Uh, you can see the effect out the gate. We look good stopping the run. We got a big task on our hands this coming week with the Saints. The Saints are at Dallas. The Saints put up like 40 some points this week. So yeah,
Okay. All right. Well, I'm excited to see how y'all do, man. There was there was lots of discussion. I got to watch part of the game, bits and pieces at work because it was just a slower part of the evening. You know what I mean? And so the game was on, and when we were watching it, so I seen a little bit of the Niners game yesterday too. Yeah, matter of fact, I'm going to Detroit. I saw almost all of that Detroit game the other day, and the Detroit Rams game. That was a good game. Went into OT,
yeah.
and I was impressed with that one. I actually didn't see the finale of it, and so I had to check later and figure out who actually won. But Detroit came back in overtime, and I think won by 26-20. I believe was what the final was.
Yeah, they did. Detroit played a good game. Yeah. NFL was the opening week was beautiful, man.
It was.
It's an overreaction week too. It's an overreaction week too because there's teams that lost that we're saying suck or looked horrible that are going to end up in the playoffs making a run, and then there's teams that performed very well that won't even be in the playoffs.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure some of them is just dudes working out the quirks or whatever early on in the season. And then once they get in the groove, you know what I mean? You're in trouble. Not you specifically, not your
Yeah,
Cowboys, but
I
just
agree.
teams in general.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree. So yeah, I'm excited, man. It's back. I went 3-0 in all my fantasy leagues.
Nice.
You
Okay.
know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. That's
So
beautiful. That's
that's
beautiful.
nice. You playing any fantasy football this year?
I was gonna try and get into a couple different ones, but I didn't move quick enough. The homies were putting money in the pot, and I didn't get into it. And then usually, my phone even had one that tried to auto load or whatever, and I think I didn't even do the appropriate stuff to make that happen. So now, unfortunately, I'm not. My son got me focused on basketball this year. You know what I mean? So we waiting for basketball season to shift gears. But as a matter of fact, I saw the Indiana Fever won another game, man. That was another good one. They played Atlanta Sky, I think maybe. No, Chicago Sky, Atlanta
Yeah,
Stars.
Chicago. Uh,
I can't think of what Atlanta's team's name is, but either
they
way,
whooping ass, dog.
they are. They
They
are.
whooping ass right now.
I think I lost you a little bit there, bro. You still there? I think I might have lost Ray here, y'all. That's all right. We're gonna keep talking, and once his connection buffers out, I think he'll be back. Um, but yeah, there was definitely some cool shit going on over the weekend. Sports were looking good. Indiana Fever played well against Atlanta. That game was neck and neck too. You know what I mean? Like Indiana went ahead, and then Atlanta would push forward. I think at one point Indiana was down 15 points, and they were able to catch back up and take the lead. I think they only lost by, or I'm sorry, I think they only won by a couple points. So it was pretty neck and neck. Ray is back. What's good?
What up?
But yeah, it was definitely dope to watch the Indiana and Atlanta game. A lot of good football on. You know what I mean? Everything was looking good this weekend in terms of sports. It was fun. And also in sports, R.I.P. Dennis Rodman's mother. Apparently, they had a
Mm,
on again, off again relationship, and things were kind of rocky, and he wasn't one to kind of hide that or whatever. But him and his mother, uh, yeah, that's his mom. You know what I mean? And she passed over the weekend, and he was pretty outspoken about, that's his angel, and she'll forever be with him. So R.I.P. to Dennis Rodman's mom.
yeah, that's terrible, man. To lose a
Yeah,
parent, you know.
for sure.
Hey, man. I want to give a shout out to a local Des Moines producer, man, Velvet.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Velvet Portier, Velvet on the beat, whatever y'all prefer. He's an OG in the city. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all might know him as Lee Eric. You know what I'm saying? Shout him out though. He's produced a record on Rich the Factor's latest album called Intellectual Property Monopoly.
That's
Okay.
hard.
Yeah, I'm saying. And I think what was the song? The song called "Shout Out to the Gritters." I think.
Okay.
Let me make
Man,
sure I
Kansas
got
City
that.
legend Rich the Factor stays dropping heat, but that's dope that he teamed up with an Iowa native, a producer we've had on the podcast. You can peep out that episode. You know what I mean? Um,
Yeah, it's called "Shout Out to the Gritters." Now check this out. Velvet produced that song right on Rich's new album, and as I look at the albums, the track listing, that song currently has the most plays on the entire album.
that's a big W.
So shout out motherfucking Velvet, man. That's a big W. Like Steve just said, man. Continue to work, OG, and you will be blessed, man. I mean, you already knew that though. You know, I ain't telling you nothing new, but I just wanted to give you some roses for that accomplishment because it's a big thing. You smell me?
Hell yeah. Nah, that's dope.
And then don't you got hey, you wanna shout out Frank Mank? You know what I'm saying? Frank Mank Loke. Don't he gotta play with somebody big?
Frank stays working. You know what I mean? He's always out there, but the homie D-Loke and I were chatting, and the homie Frank and I were chatting same time, and I just happened to mention uh, to D-Loke about the homie Frank Mank. He had just sent me a new track. I just heard it, and I said, "Man, peep out the homie," and he said, "Let him know, man. I'm trying to work," and I kind of linked them together, and it was off to the races from there, man. They definitely they hit it off and were able to put something together. And I think that there's a heavy duty track coming from D-Loke and Frank Make Loke real soon.
I think it drops tomorrow.
That's dope. That's
Thank
dope. I
you,
ain't,
drops tomorrow.
that's hard as hell. That's
Yeah,
that's definitely what you want to hear. You know what I mean? They move quick.
yeah, dog. That's what's up, man. And then, of course, we got the new single, Polk County. My latest single, Polk County, out there fucking it up.
I love that.
If y'all heard Polk County, let us know who your favorite verses are. Who's your favorite killer? You know what I'm sizzling? I seen a post on Facebook. I seen a lot of people are saying Trip was the best verse. I seen a Crazy Baby was the best verse. I seen a T Bear was the best verse. I seen a Chris Jones was the best verse. So it's beautiful. I love it, man.
The city is speaking. That's that. I mean,
Yeah.
and just getting that feedback is fun. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it is. Yeah, it
Hell
is.
yeah.
So if you've heard Polk County by Big Ray West, Big Ray West, let us know what your favorite verse on there is, man. Who you think killed it?
I'm gonna jump on there. I'm gonna cast my vote once we get off. I'm gonna let them know. I'm gonna let them know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, in other news, man, I seen Bangladesh just dropped a new track.
Mm.
He
Shout out Bang.
yeah, he dropped I guess a music video. He's got a chick on a monkey bar set hanging upside down, and he's in the front yard with a pit bull, and he's rapping. I couldn't tell if it was in Des Moines or let me see if I can pull it up real quick. I couldn't tell if it was in Des Moines or somewhere else. But I mean, it looks dope. It's just a snippet of the track. It ain't the full track, but it definitely looks cool and it sounds good. And I saw that there was a handful of folks that had commented on it. Let me see if I can turn this on without having to get all loud. It says hot blah, blah, blah. I'm just trying to inspire. Hashtag lobster mangovucci.
Like what
So
now, boy?
yeah, yep. I think it's but
You
there's
said
a
the
hand
homie did that? Bang did what now? Say that all again.
I mean, he got a video on here,
Okay.
and he's rapping, and there's a female. I thought she was hanging on a swing set, but I think she's hanging from a clothesline. She got, I mean, she got her like legs wrapped around the clothesline. She's hanging upside down. He's posted up next to her. This very well could be in Des Moines, bro. He
That's
might have
some
come back.
country Iowa shit, dog.
He
That's
might have
some
come
country
back to the
Iowa
city
shit,
for this
dog.
one, bro. Real talk. Uh, yeah. I don't recognize any of the other fellas in the video. There's a young dude behind him, kind of holding his arm around him with a strap pointed at the camera, and then there's a girl peepopping in
That
the.
doesn't seem safe.
Yes. Hopefully it's not loaded. That's all I'm saying. I saw my homie Taylor Made Boss 515 is on here. I used to do taekwondo with Taylor Made.
He's Larry Taylor.
Yeah, we used to do taekwondo together. He was a red belt going on black belt when I first started.
He
Um,
man, I know Larry from when I was a kid, dog. Like 17, 16, recording down at he had a studio down over there by Cardinal Cleaners.
oh, that's dope.
They had like a public building. You know what I'm saying? And my homeboy Test One had all of his equipment there. And yeah, he had a record label or a group called Taylor Made.
Yep.
Yeah, and man, I like 16, 17 going to record over there with Test One and shit, and Fat Boy Ocean and Gino and Token. That's Montez. Nigga, shit, nigga. Been around this music shit, boy.
That's Des Moines history right there, baby. No, that's dope. That's dope. Respect to Bang, respect to Taylor Made. You know what I mean? All the legends. You know what I mean? I mess with that. I mess with it.
Shit, hell yeah. But you got something? Or
Well, I was just gonna say, man, I'm excited to. I'm in I'm in go mode right now. I'm just thinking about this trip and what I got to do and where I'm going and what I'm, you know what I mean? So we're going out there to work with the homie Marv one again. The homie Newsom's flying out. I'm dotting my I's and crossing my T's before I got to go. You know what I mean? And I'm in go mode. You know what I mean? I had a couple riding with me and they ain't coming no more. So I'm flying solo. I'm out there though. You know what I mean? I'm moving and grooving in the D.
Steve, you sound like you're trying to pump yourself up.
Oh shit. Hell no, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm gonna be out there. I'm gonna be sending you videos the whole time, Snapchatting this shit. What
There we go. There we go.
I'm
Hell
excited.
yeah.
I'm excited. This is the excited Steve. You know what I mean?
This is the excited Steve.
This that motherfucker. You know what I mean? He coming out. Watch yourself now. I'm coming.
Well, scared to death.
put the motherfucking bat signal in the window. Let him know he coming.
Oh, scared to death.
Somebody call Trick.
Oh no. Hey, it wasn't me, man. Hey, Detroit, I love y'all.
Oh shit. I'm coming to kick it, baby. Coming to kick it. I brought some cookies.
Oh no.
I'm coming over.
No, hey, I'm not going. Hey,
The new
I just want
neighbors
y'all to
moved
know.
in.
I want y'all to know we didn't plan this. We spoke nothing about this before the podcast. I was not in on this segment.
Oh shit. No,
That's
I'm
funny.
excited. I'm excited. I'm gonna get out there and have some fun, shake hands, say what's up. Putting Iowa stickers
Man.
all over the place.
Hey, just go in peace. Respect they shit,
Yeah.
and they'll respect your shit, hopefully. You dig?
Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm just going out there to kick it. I'm dapping up and showing love all day. All day.
OMB Peasy, the 6th lap tour will be at Lefty's this Friday at 7 p.m. You dig?
I dig it. I like it.
FBL Manny will be with him, and Lil Jock will also be with him.
Okay.
All right. And the tour package, I feel like it was Rare Doozy, my
Nice.
cousin C Rob.
Okay.
And I don't remember who the other nigga was. It my nigga Rome Oliver, I believe.
Okay.
So yeah, shout out to all those guys. All three of them are heavyweights on the local scene. Me and Rome Oliver, we got some work to do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna let everything out, but we gonna be tapping in, locking in. You dig? I'm excited about that. And who else was I supposed to be fucking with? Rome Oliver. My doggy Frank Mankloke. Imagine that. Imagine that.
Shout out to Frank. Frank always on here supporting and showing much love.
He's on here right now too.
Oh no, he probably is. He probably is. He ain't commented yet, but Frank stays on here. I tell you what, he responds to them notifications quick. He always supports.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's love. Hey, so I got some shit coming with Frank too, man, and I can't let that one all the way out too. But this is crazy, man. I'm working like a motherfucker too.
Hell yeah! It looked like that show you was just referencing with OMB Peasy, the 6th lap tour that is presented by Metro Concerts and Nice Enough. So shout out to Strawstone and all them cats and Aaron from Metro Concerts.
Good call. Good call. You know what I'm saying? My bad. No disrespect to the promoters. You dig?
Nah, they know you love them, bro. They know you love them.
And then Friday, September 20th, the Freaknik Fall Time, presented by Cray Music, will be at Lefty's Live Music. $10 at the door, 9 p.m. Featuring performances from Boss Dog Rack, Ken 10, Crooks, Rocky, Lame Nation, Young Rocket, and my OG Kaiser Say So.
Okay.
You don't say.
That's what's up.
Yeah, the Freaknik Fall Time. I think this is going to be their second event. I was at the first one. They had a similar lineup, and they all held it down. I see a couple new additions, so that's a beautiful thing, man. Shout out Boss Dog, Rack, and Crooks for working. I see y'all. You know, any opportunities are great.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And I feel like I got to mention this Woolies shit. You see they trying to shut Woolies down, Cuddy?
You know, I was just about to slide in there and say something about it too. I wrote the mayor today. I
Okay.
got
Look
in
at
the M.
Steve
I
doing
got
this
in the
work for the
inbox.
city.
You know, I'm out
You
there.
fucking right. He wrote the mirror. Damn it. This ain't no damn game.
I spoke up. You know what I mean? I said, hey, I think
But I
you're.
spoke up.
I think you you infringing on the Des Moines arts community. You know what I mean? And I think that anybody that resides there or purchased a home there went into it knowing that there was a performance venue right there, and they knew what to expect. So that's an unfair request of them. You know.
Yeah, dog. I mean, I ain't never played Woolies, but I've been there to attend concerts, and it's dope. And I know a lot of my homeboys that do play at Woolies. That's their home venue. So, shit, man, dog, they fucking the whole game up, dog. They finna kill. They trying to kill live music, dog.
Real
On the
talk.
on the small scale, they trying to kill the small cats. You know what I'm saying? They just want it to where it's just Live Nation shit, like big shows. They trying to like gut the independent scene, dog.
Real talk. Speaking of that, you know who just slid into the podcast? Shout out to the homie Frank McLoke for dropping in on us.
Hell yeah, you missed all the flowers already. We ain't gonna say all that shit again, nigga. We ain't saying that shit again.
Fortunately, it was recorded, so just rewind it and you can catch it. It lives forever on YouTube.
Oh
Nah, man, much
shit.
respect to Frank. Appreciate you always tuning in and watching with us and showing love and respect, man, and support.
Definitely.
Hell yeah, yeah, man. It's a shame that they're trying to shut that down. Yeah, I hope they're successful with their fight, and I think that there are plenty. It's not like they moved in a concert venue to a spot that didn't have uh to a spot that didn't have something already there. You know what I mean? Like the concert venue was already there, and so I don't think that's a fair request. If they moved in after the fact, that's a little different, but that's not the case. Willie's been there for like 12 years, 13 years, whatever it is. So that's kind of ridiculous. So
Yeah, it is, man. They took the gas lamp from us. They took the house of bricks from us. Nigga, they took Vaudeville Muse from us. Like.
So word is, I guess they're tearing down the gas lamp building. I went by it the other day, though. It ain't torn down, so I don't know what's going on in
Yeah,
that.
I was just over there, and that motherfucker just looks beautiful still.
Yeah, and you would think the Des Moines Historical Foundation would go in and try and preserve that motherfucker versus tearing it down, because that building been there for a minute. But word is, somebody told me that the gas lamp is coming back as called just the lamp, and it's going to be at a different location somewhere in Des Moines. So there's going to be another music venue. I don't know exactly where or when, but that's the word. That's word on the street.
What you know about the street, Steve-O?
You know what I mean? I got my fingers on the vibration. I got my fingers on the vibration. I'm listening. I'm in them streets like a set of tires, baby.
Talk that shit, man. I be on the sidewalk, man. That's where it's safe. You feel me? I'm a sidewalk soldier, and I'm okay with that. And I'm okay with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
And I'm okay with that.
Hell yeah. Yeah, man, you love to see it. There's a lot of dope shit going on in the city. Some stuff that we would like to not see, but at the same time, we're going to focus on the positives. You know what I mean? Sometimes you lose a venue. Hopefully it's able to relocate or a new one pops up, and you know what I mean? The city stays strong with the music avenues for up and coming artists and what we have to offer out here.
And then let me shout out KT is dope. You know what I'm sizzling? Her new singles out there fucking the game up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Perfect Fusion featuring my OG Smooth Jilla from Smooth Criminal Entertainment.
Okay.
Perfect Fusion KT is dope featuring Smooth G, out on all platforms right now, only on GFG Records. You feel me?
I love it. Hell yeah. That's what's up, dog.
Yes, sir.
Well, we're gonna keep them thirsty for the next episode. We're gonna come at them live from Detroit, Michigan.
Ooh. And I just bought my LL Cool J autograph vinyl.
Hit him with it.
I figure you'd love that one, Steve.
The Force. He got some heavy hitters on there, bro. 14th studio album. He got Nas. It's fully produced by Q-Tip. Eminem's on there. Shoot, who am I missing? Rick Ross. It's
Mm.
and autograph copies are still available if you move your ass.
I got mine. I told my OG Test One today. I was like, man, OG, you better get one because he was sitting there. We worked together. You know what I'm saying? And he was sitting there watching the Frankie Beverly documentary on lunch or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know, the old niggas be watching different shit. You know what I'm saying?
Where's my cup of coffee at? I know you about to
Nah,
say something about me.
I'm capping like a motherfucker, but nah, I was telling him he need to get one, so he said he's interested.
Hell yeah. Yeah, man. For a piece of history like that, something from the legend, count me in. Count me in. I got the Rakim coming and I got the I got the LL Cool J autograph copy.
I thought the Kim was sold out. You said.
It was. So they don't have signed ones. But they got some vinyl coming.
Ah,
Here, I'll send you a copy. I'll send you the link.
okay.
You
I
got to
was about
order
to
it for
say last time I checked, it was sold out.
it ain't
It's
cheap. You
not
got to
$100 though, is it?
It's coming from Europe. It come with a fucking airplane ticket.
Oh hell no.
Yeah. It was every bit of $80.
Oh, okay, that's different. I can fuck with that. I thought you were talking
Uh
about over $100. Like what?
let me check this app. Let me check this app just to verify I ain't bullshitting, but I'm pretty sure that's where it landed.
Hell yeah.
Uh Comes from RRC Music via airmail. The record is 30 euros, and I think it was 20 euros shipping. I think it came to 70 or $80. You know, they try and trick you when they hit you with the euros because I'm,
Yeah, don't nobody know what that shit means.
you know what I mean? Then I got to convert and I got to do this and that. And they didn't even sell it through Rakim. They sold it through this company. You know what I mean? So they must have got licensed to press a couple of them up. But yeah, I'll send you the link, bro.
Cool.
Definitely shoot it your way.
Oh.
But yeah, I think at this point we better jump off. I got to get to Taekwondo. I got to go break some boards and strengthen up these hands a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yes, Ersky shit. Man, I don't even know what I'm finna be on. I'm finna probably hop up in this studio, man. I'm gonna say it, nigga. I just got a motherfucking record done with KC Young Boss. You know what I'm saying?
I love
So
that.
it's up. You know what I'm saying? That's probably gonna be my next single. You know what I'm saying? Big Ray West, KC Young Boss, CP Music, and Test One. Produced
That's hard.
by produced by Straight Vodka Entertainment.
Love it. I
You
love
feel
to
me?
hear that. Shout out to Tremaine and who's the other producer on that one?
That's just Tremaine on the beat. And
Oh, okay, okay. For
yep,
some reason,
yep,
I thought
yep.
you had somebody else collabing on that one.
CP Music's gonna be singing. He doing the hook.
Okay,
You know what
okay.
I'm
There we
saying?
go.
Shout
There
out
we
Team
go.
Liquid, Corey Perez.
Hell, yep. That's the one I was trying to think of. Yep.
And if y'all don't know who KC Young Boss is, you better do your research. He's got a new single with Tech Nine out right now, fucking up the radio in the charts. You dig? So figure it out. You know.
On that note, this is your boy, that motherfucker Steve for EmceeTV. You watching EmceeTV. We appreciate you always watching, smashing that thumbs up, and hitting that reminder button. Until next time, my bro.
This your boy Big Ray West, BIGG, representing the west side of Des Moines, Iowa, not to be confused with the coast. And they know
We'll see you Sunday. We out.
Sunday.